tough one for me to stay neutral on.
That's all right.
Yeah.
You could root for your home team.
Alejandro's put in a lot of hard work in the last couple years. I remember watching him when he first came in. I mean, it's always fun, right? Like, jiu-jitsu's so weird. Like, hipping out, what is that, right? Like, people walk in and they're just like, what are you telling me to do, you know? So it's like watching people go from, like, trying to coordinate, just hipping out. And then you look over and they're just like savages with the S-mount, doing all these super technical games. So, yeah, I'm super excited for Alejandro. I promised him I wouldn't sell out his A game, so.
All right, so you know his game plan.
I know his game plan. I know what he's good at. I have a pretty good idea where he's going to start, but we'll give him a chance to execute it without me ruining it for him. But I remember, like, first tournament he did, like, his whole family showed up. Oh my god, it was so fun.
Yeah, that's some good energy in the crowd.
Yeah, I'm sure they're here today for sure. He rolls deep.
Going up against Jason.
These guys from Onyx are real good. I've seen these guys in super fights before. I'm sure he has a game plan.
Yeah, they both look confident. They both look like they've been here before.
If I had to take a guess, he's going to try to get to the back. They're very good attacking off the back.
Are you ready? Are you ready? Come back.
Old school combate. They're kind of feeling each other out right now, for sure.
I think this is the first one we've seen where they're trying to work for the takedown.
Getting tight on the guard pull. LS likes my style of guard pull off the head tie.
Right.
Especially Nogi. You got to break the posture. Nice dynamic passing from Alejandro.
Again, these youngsters are so dynamic.
Fast. Yeah, it's hard in the Nogi. You got to watch that turtle game when they roll through. They get in on the 50-50 and the knee bar. He's doing a good job staying in front of the hips. A lot of over-under passing.
Yeah, very dynamic, almost a little too dynamic at this point. I think they're leaving some space for their opponent to defend.
For sure. I think that's kind of the cool thing with these super fights when they have more lower, like newer students, lower belts, right? Even Nogi, there's not always a belt, but you know, you get that mismatch. Those moments, opportunity that maybe more experienced people, that's what slows the game down, right?
Right.
So that's the fast pace right now for sure.
So he had a pretty good armbar there for a second. And Alejandro defended it, kept it in tight.
He's a little bit too high, so he's going to have to transition.
Yeah.
It's more of like a back triangle maybe.
Looks like Alejandro's trying to come out the back door.
Yeah.
One of the things that really helps that top position, if you're getting too high, is if you could pinch your knees. It looked like Jason did some of that.
Yeah. They're the same, these guys at Onyx, I've seen them, they're very good at controlling the back, so. You know, he's got Isaiah in his corner. OG, super fights, he's got a lot of experience.
It's fun to watch because both these guys definitely know where they want to be. Right, Alejandro wants his back. Jason is doing everything he can do to keep him from taking back.
He's really good at posting up on his shoulder for the regard. Jason is.
Yeah, he's not accepting that bottom position that not accepting being flat.
You can see he gets his knee on the inside of the hip. You really got to watch that knee line when you pass. If they can get a little bite, they can frame, make space, and come back in. Oh, belly down. I don't know how deep the grip is.
He's got a foot under there. Could be a submission.
He's got to kind of unwind to make space to clear that foot out. Or roll him through and stand on it.
And he got the tap for the footing.
And that belly down ankle lock, that's the one.
Yeah, and you could see Alejandro really wanted to close that distance, but Jason had his knee in the hip, was keeping that distance, keeping that foot lock tight.
This is a great match, though.
Your winner by submission. Give it up for Jason.
Yep, it gets fast-paced. They grab a limb, and if you can get into the control points, I mean, it's tough to get out of that.